He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary has the tea in the cooler today. Gary, good morning to you.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you.
It's Toothless Tuesday.
Toothless Tuesday. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Everybody's talking about the concept album.
Come closer to the mic and say what again?
I said everybody's talking about the concept album, Chris Brown's R&B concept album, which landed y'all in the top 10 on the Billboard Hot 200 album chart. Now they're saying y'all that the 27-track album titled Brown sold 65,000 copies in the first week. Now, the album features a diverse mix artists, including Leon Thomas, Tank, Bryson Tiller, NBA Youngboy, Glorilla, Friday, Sexy Red, and Lucky Day. But, Brad, the critics did not hold back on their reviews of the new album, honey. Pitchfork rated Chris's album a 1.3 out of 10 and called the project a piece. Yes, Lord, honey. They say Chris was upset by the numbers and the response to his album, but no one heard more, y'all, than Chris's fans and his close friends. But, baby, this is what the people are talking about.
Haters.
Let us hear the album. When we going to get to hear the album?
Haters. You can download it. I listened to it in my car.
Did you like it?
I loved it.
Okay, so what's the problem?
There's so many different options and so many different kind of songs. He give you such a variety. They haters.
Well, listen to this, honey. R&B singer Tank, y'all, who appears on the album, rushed, honey, to defend his pal in a post on Instagram. He said, quote, "The problem is most of you offer destructive criticism. You disguise hate for opinion. You expect us human beings to just accept that and keep it moving. While I respect his humility in this moment, he doesn't owe you that. Love it or hate it." And he said, have some mess in respect, and that's not what he used. He said, have some sense of morality or just be a decent human being while having an opinion. That's all we artists ask for. And that's what Mr. Tank said, y'all. Now, Pitchfork, y'all say, who is Tank? That's what they asked the question. They didn't know who he was. Then another person criticized Tank and argued that Brown's music lacks inspiration. And somebody said, damn, Tank, can you get his thing out of your butt for 1 second? He said, this is why he keeps releasing this same tired mess music, because you Negroes glaze everything he does. He does nothing inspiring or groundbreaking. He uses auto-tune, and you have the nerve to come for people who tell the truth.
Talking about Chris Brown?
Yeah.
So, if first of all, Chris Brown can sing, and auto-tune is the new whatever, and ain't nothing wrong with him using it. And if the listeners like the song, and that's the style of singing or whatever, everybody don't have to dress like the Commodores back in the 70s. The outfits changed, the style of music changed, the stage settings changed, everything changed. Yeah. And he can sing for real. He can hold a note. Chris Brown. Everybody know Chris Brown can sing. He don't need auto-tune. He probably do that for fun, or that's the new sound. Right? Am I right or wrong, Brett?
You right.
That's the new sound.
Oh, is
right.
Well,
Yeah.
what's his name? Been using that sound for a long time.
Who been using
that dark-skinned guy? What's his name?
T-Pain.
Yeah.
Said that dark-skinned guy.
Roger.
But if you put out,
Roger started it.
but can't you be a victim of your own success in this sense? If you're an artist like Chris Brown that's been on the scene for 20 years and you put out 700 songs, if 650 of them are good but 50 of them aren't, is it, you know what I'm saying? You could be judged on the ones that aren't good, but everybody forgetting about the 90% of the stuff you put out that was fire.
They just hate Chris Brown.
You can't never win. You can't win.
I think
That's
the
why
point
you can't
Tank,
focus on them. They don't matter.
I think the point Tank is making is like, I mean, you can say, hey, this might not be my favorite Chris Brown album, but do we
Don't
have to be
listen
so,
to it then.
Yeah,
Shut
does it
up.
have to
Don't
be so
listen.
disrespectful?
Keep
like
your
so
opinion to
mean?
yourself.
And don't discount all the other great work that came before that and the great work that might come after that.
You win by
But the
continuing
great
to win.
work that is.
Exactly.
Society is just
I
very
was just gonna say
disrespectful
that.
and very crucial. And that's the new thing. And as a human being on this earth, you just have to continue to do what you do. Play to your base, play to your audience, preach to your congregation, read to your audience the way your audience like the way your stuff is written. And everything, like T.I. said, ain't everybody's cup of tea. And it's okay.
But it's cool to be cruel now. Like, it's cool to say something really nasty on social media.
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
like
they
the
only
thing.
do it. They only do it for clicks. They only do it just where you can get up here and read about it.
Exactly. And that's what I just. But at the end of the day, y'all still know no matter how much you do well and no matter how well you do, you're going to always focus on that one person that said something bad.
Yeah.
That's sad.
It's a lot of time I was just sitting here having a conversation. I was invited to this big event that's going on, And I'm just not going because they're talking about what the event going to be good, but everything that leading to the event and leading from the event is not going to be good. A good experience for me, and I don't want to take myself through that mentally and emotionally. So, you just have to walk away from stuff, and you just can't be everything. You got to do everything you have to do to protect your peace. Yeah. Do your music. God gave you that talent. God put you in that position. You selling out stadiums. I wish I would worry about what a couple of Negroes.
Right.
I almost said, sit up here and say.
He said nickels.
Yeah, I wish I would sit up here and worry. You play to your audience and play to your fan base. You got people that love you. Chris Brown. How many artists selling out football stadiums where they play football?
Not many.
Football, not basketball, not the State Farm Arena. Football.
Come on, Mercedes-Benz.
Like you got chairs where they kick off when they run all the way down the field, 100 yards. That whole bottom floor and the stadium and the balcony. That's insane.
How much does an album cost now? How much do they pay?
Probably some millions.
But you're not buying a physical album anymore. You're buying
streaming.
Download. Yeah, you download.
How much it cost, Brad?
I don't know, Gail. You pay per month.
Oh, you got to pay for it?
Oh,
It's
my
like if you have
gosh.
service.
Spotify or Apple Music, you don't have no music services?
It's probably like $20
He
a month.
think Turtle Records is still open.
Oh,
Peppermint
geez.
Music.
Not Tower.
Sound Warehouse.
Tower on Lemon, Gary. Remember Tower on Lemon?
Yes, Tower
Alfredus,
on
remember
Lemon.
Tower on Lemon?
Absolutely.
In Dallas?
Yes, honey.
Go up there and get all that music, man.
Yes, Tower, honey.
Oh, my
Well,
God.
with that being said and done, y'all know what time it is.
Sha-la-la-la-la-la.
Sha-la-la-la-la, baby, for the now defunct Tower Records. The color today, y'all, is Scarceling. On the high end, you say Scarceling, and on the low end, you say beautiful sandy beige. That's your color for today.
Sandy beige.
Yeah.
And you got on leopard print.
Yes, honey.
All right, that's beautiful. Sha-la-la-la-la-la. Sha-la-la-la-la-la. Y'all give it up for Gary with the team. All I got your wake-up call. Y'all get at me now. The phone lines are wide open. 8669 Rickey, 8669 RICKEY. Hit me up. Rickey Smiley Morning Show.